Independent safety advocates made a surprising discovery during recent crash tests. There is a stark difference between occupant protection in some vehicles between the driver's side and the passenger side in the front seat. And that's, of course, where many older children sometimes ride. Our Guy Gordon explains what this means. Guy?
Yeah, Devin, this is an important seat, right? I mean, this is where our spouse sits, where an older child might sit, maybe an elderly relative, our mom and dad. And for years, safety advocates have assumed that if they did a crash test on the driver's side, that would tell them what the safety and occupant safety was on the passenger side. Well, you know what? They were wrong. And they found this out by doing an overlap crash test on the passenger side for some small crossovers. And in 5 out of 7 vehicles, they got significantly different results. The Toyota RAV4 gets a good rating on the driver's side, but when the same test is conducted on the right side of the vehicle, the Institute rates it poorly, with the vehicle's front penetrating 13 inches deeper into the passenger side compartment than on the driver's. Why? Because only the driver's side has this special reinforcement on the corner of the bumper.
More intrusion means less room for airbags and seatbelts to effectively protect occupants from serious injury and death.
The Nissan Rogue and Subaru Forester would get marginal ratings from the Institute. Only the Hyundai Tucson showed no difference in side-by-side tests.
Children so many times want to sit up front, or you have elderly adults. Anyone in the vehicle should have as much protection as they can.
Pediatricians say kids should only move out of the back seat when they reach age 13. This news confirms what this smart mom has always suspected.
Staying in the back. They don't get to move to the front. There's no option.
Okay, you guys have to be 30 by the time you sit in the front seat, okay?
What? That's not fair. That's like...
Yeah, not popular with the kids who feel it's a rite of passage to graduate to the front seat. But in all seriousness, the Institute for Highway Safety says, look, we're going to tell automakers now and encourage them to put the same reinforcement over here that they now have over here. They're going to do that by saying that this passenger side test is going to be mandatory to get their top safety pick designation. That's a highly coveted designation that they can sell to consumers as encouragement to do that. In the meantime, they want consumers to know that the person riding shotgun could be in the crosshairs to some degree. We're live. I'm Guy Gordon, Local 4. Devin, back to you.
Now, Guy, it's my understanding, though, that these tests just focused on vehicles in the crossover segment, the small crossover segment, as a matter of fact. So what about larger SUVs, passenger cars? Do they think it all kind of still applies?
Devin, their suspicion is that this is the case, that the same shortcomings on the passenger side they find in the small crossovers, which are fairly recently developed vehicles and platforms, are also at work in other segments as well. They're going to continue to test to confirm that.
Fascinating. All right, Guy. Senator.